Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the NECA Predator 2 Ultimate City Demon SDCC exclusive figure. So before we take a look at the Predators, let's take a look at all of the accessories that he comes with, which he does come with quite a few. So first up, he comes with some alternate hands. So there he is with the alternate set of open hands on him. And as you can tell, the right side isn't in there all the way because it is very difficult to get on there. The wrist blades on the gauntlets are very thin, and taking them off is a lot harder than putting them on because the blades get in the way, and as you can see, they are very thin, and they look pretty fragile. So yeah, I do like to keep just one hand on the right side, and the left one's pretty easy to switch out there, but yeah, that right one is really difficult to get on there without breaking it, because I just about broke the blades trying to get this hand on there. Up next, he comes with this gripping hand for the Smart Disc, which I'll go ahead and show that off now. First up, you get the collapsed version. It looks pretty good. It's got some really nice lightning deco to it on both sides there. And there you have him with the collapsed Smart Disc, which you can take this off and put it on the holster right here. And it doesn't really want to stay in there on mine. There. I'm sure it'll probably fall out during this review, but as you can see, the lightning pattern lines up when you have it in the right place. So that looks pretty cool. Wish it would go in just a little bit easier. And there he is with the other Smart Disc that he comes with. This one is ready to be thrown. As you can see, this one is collapsed and this one isn't. So he does come with that. Up next, he comes with a skull. And it looks pretty good. You get a little bit of paint for the skull itself and the teeth. As you can see, it's cast in like that gray color, and the bone color is painted over top of it. So you can balance it in either of the open hands like that, and that looks really nice. It does have a hole there in the bottom, so I guess if you wanted to have him holding it like that, you could put the his thumb in the hole there. That way you can get him holding it like that. Up next, he comes with his collapsed combi stick, and it looks really nice. It has that lightning deco to it, and you can have this have the Predator holding this, or you can put it on the holder on his back. And that's the one odd thing about this figure, is that this is done in a really solid white color instead of the translucent color. So I'm not sure why they did that. It would have been cool if they would have cast this in a translucent color instead of that solid white. But it can grip onto that. It's kind of loose, mine is. It doesn't really want to hold it, especially if you put it right there. It's kind of loose. So I tend to put it right there, that way it'll stay. So that looks pretty cool. So for his final accessory, he comes with a full extended combi stick, and it looks really nice. It has that lightning deco over it like the whole figure does. So getting the Predator to hold this can be kind of tricky. So you kind of have to wedge it in at an angle. So you have to wedge it in like this. Or you just have to pry the fingers apart and then put it in his hand. So there is the Predator with the extended combi stick. And as you can see, the thumb doesn't really grip over it properly, so it will tend to fall out if you're posing it around. That is one of my complaints with this figure, is that could have been done a little bit better. That way he could actually hold it and it doesn't tend to fall out of his hand. So now that we've taken a look at all of the accessories that the Predators came with, let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So taking a look at the head sculpt, it looks really nice. It has that nice deco to it over the translucent plastic, and the eyes are painted white and has some shading around them, making them look like they're glowing, which is what King Willie said. And that glow looks really nice. It almost looks like they're really glowing because the paint work is done that well. And the whole figure is cast in translucent plastic and just has that lightning deco over top of it. Let's get the loincloth positioned right there. These are on a very thin rubbery string, so they tend to, they tend to shift up and down or side to side when you're posing the figure around. All of the details on this Predator look good. This shoulder pad is very, very soft and rubbery, and as you can see, it is moved up like that so that it doesn't get in the way of any of the articulation, and I really like that. Like, for example, if you're moving his arm out all the way, you just move it up like that. That way it doesn't get in the way and doesn't get ripped off. That's really nice. On the left wrist gauntlet, you get the computer that opens up like that, and that's pretty cool. You get this shoulder cannon, and let's get it away from his dreads there. It is on a little track down in there. I think the camera's picking up. It's on a track, so it can go all the way back, all the way forward, and rotate side to side. Oops, and I just ripped it out of there. Okay, got that popped back in. So that's pretty cool. And that's really about all to go over with this figure. It's pretty much your standard Predator figure, just done with that lightning deco. And the lightning deco looks really nice to it. You get some of that black and blue, and then the light blue and a little bit of white for the lightning. It's really nice. But on the back, you don't really get any paint detail. Right here on the pouch, you get a little bit of blue and black. And on the back of the loincloth, you get a little bit of black and a little bit of blue. So that's really about all with this figure, but it is really awesome. I just love the way this deco looks on the figure. So now, let's go ahead and go over his articulation. So, he has a ball-jointed head that can look up all the way. I was surprised with how much articulation you can get out of that. So, it can look up all the way. He can look down all the way. He can move his head side to side. The dreads are very soft rubber, so that they don't get in the way of that. He has ball-jointed shoulders. I figured that would happen. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can move all the way out, which, as I said, this shoulder pad will move up, so you can get all of the articulation out of that. He has swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow, swivel at the gauntlet, swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm and waist joint that can get him moving back all the way. And it can also get him crunching forward all the way. You get a little bit of tilting, and both of them can move side to side. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He has swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knees, and ball-jointed ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way, move side to side, and tilt. So the articulation is really good on this Predator. So now for some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to the Jungle Hunter Predator. There he is next to the Jungle Hunter Predator. And finally, there he is next to the Thermal Vision Predator from the newest Predator movie. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.